Meditation is not about putting your mind in blank. It's about watching what is happening in your mind as an observer, as a witness. It's a training, it's a practice, it's something that is going to get us closer to our true self. Meditation is about focus. It's about focusing on something so much that everything else disappears and you begin seeing life as it actually is. You're gonna get to know yourself better. You're gonna realize that some thoughts are like, why am I thinking this? This makes no sense. This is actually not real. What is up, guys? So today we're going to be looking at the most important part after breathing in yoga, which is meditation. And meditation can be, first of all, intimidating at some point, and it can also be confusing, and it can also, some people see it as a woo-woo something, or that's something that's beyond our limits or whatever, while in reality meditation is simply paying attention to the sensations of your body, paying attention to your breathing, and being an observer of your thoughts instead of being a judge of your thoughts. Obviously there are millions of ways to meditate and millions of techniques that I'm not gonna get into that today. This is like an intro to meditation, so I can release the fear of all of you guys that say, I don't meditate right, or I don't know how to meditate, or I cannot put my mind in blank. Those things, I wouldn't say they are wrong, but I want to demystify those things. First of all, your mind, it cannot be on blank. You're always going to be thinking. There's always something going on in your brain, and meditation is not about putting your mind in blank. It's about watching what is happening in your mind as an observer, as a witness, as a person that is watching you thinking. Basically being conscious of you being conscious. And then you can get into being conscious of conscious and conscious, but that's for another thing. And as I said, you're always going to be having thoughts in your mind, and the only job that you need to do when meditating is watching those thoughts instead of judging them, instead of identifying with them, instead of questioning them, instead of thinking of what you're going to do tomorrow, or what you're going to do, or what happened yesterday. But here's the tricky part. When you say that to somebody, they say, yeah, but I cannot stop thinking, or I'm thinking about the food that I'm going to eat. Well, that's the point. You're going to be thinking about those things. You're going to be thinking about many, many things. And at the beginning of your meditation practice, you're gonna feel like, it's called the monkey mind. You're gonna feel like a bunch of thoughts just go through your head, and you don't know where to go, and then you get frustrated and you say to yourself, I'm not meditating right. First of all, you cannot meditate wrong. Just by sitting and trying to meditate, you're meditating, period. That's something that I really, really want to come across. And second of all, the thoughts that are coming in and yourself judging those thoughts, and you telling yourself, I'm not meditating right, that's another thought. So you need to basically watch as a witness. Okay, I'm thinking what I need to do tomorrow, which leads me to another thought that I'm not meditating right, which leads me to another thought that I feel uncomfortable, which leads me to another thought that I feel that way. And in meditation, or let's call it in mindfulness, which is the most basic form of meditation, the one that we're gonna look up today, you wanna look at those thoughts and just see them as they come and see them as they go. And if you find yourself judging those thoughts, it's not a matter of thinking again, I'm judging those thoughts, like saying, okay, I'm not meditating because I'm judging. I'm not saying what Gabo told me just to watch them thoughts. So when you judge the thought and then you tell yourself, okay, I'm judging the thought, that is another thought that you need to observe. So I hope I can like make this clear. Meditation, it is not about putting your mind in blank. Meditation is just about practicing being a witness instead of practicing identifying with those thoughts. And as everything, it is a practice, and you get better with practice. And you'll never reach to a point, or you might, if you meditate like, I don't know, 3-4 hours a day, you might get to nirvana or enlightenment, as they want to call it. But the point shouldn't be there, because that is another thing, that just thinking about getting there, then you're actually getting farther away from there. Like nirvana actually is not even thinking about there is a nirvana. That is complete ego dissolution. But I think I'm getting like way too deep. This is supposed to be intro to meditation, not consciousness at its best. And so, couple points. Whenever you're thinking, which you are going to be thinking while you're meditating, you are going to use your breathing as an anchor to come back to the sensations of your body. And once your mind begins to wander again, then you go back to your breathing. And it wanders again, then you go back to your breathing. And then you have another thought, and you go back to your breathing. And then an ant step into your knee, and then you go back to your breathing. And then you hear a noise from outside or something, then you go back to your breathing. And then you feel like, because there are many things that can happen that make people think that they're not meditating right, which is you need to be still. You can be standing, you can be sitting down. Sitting down is for me the most comfortable one, and I get most benefits sitting down than laying down. But standing is also like very powerful. As I said, there are many type of benefits. But let's say that you are sitting down and you feel like really uncomfortable, like you feel pain. And if you listen to somebody that is teaching you meditation, it says that just watch that pain and it'll go away, which is kind of true. Like if you had a mosquito or something stepping on your shoulder, if you put your awareness into the mosquito, and awareness is different than thinking. Awareness is just being conscious of the mosquito instead of thinking about what the mosquito is doing. If you put the awareness in the sensation of that, believe it or not, the sensation will go away. Like awareness itself is curative, and that goes for so many other things. Like if you are a smoker or something, if you really are super aware of every inhalation that you take from the cigarette, then it is impossible that you keep smoking. That's something that it's hard to believe, because okay, I'm gonna try to be aware, but no, you keep smoking because you are thinking about that. But if you're only aware of that, your mind and your body is super smart to know that that is not good for you. But that is another topic. We're getting into bad habits and so forth. But in short, meditation is being aware of the sensation of your body, being in the present moment, not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future. But when you think about the future, you don't judge that. You accept that, because you will think about what are you going to do next, especially if you're just beginning in meditation. And you're gonna think about the past, and you're gonna think about even the present moment, but you're gonna judge the present moment. So in summary, observe your feelings and sensations and the thoughts that you're having. Then don't judge them. Then if you judge them, don't judge that. And if you judge the judgment, don't judge the judgment of the judgment. And if you judge the judgment of the judgment of the judgment, then go back to your breathing. That's as simply as I can basically put it. It is a practice. It is something that, imagine your brain going here and you do this. Back to your breathing. Your mind goes here, back to your breathing. A mosquito steps here, you are aware of the mosquito and it'll go away. but I didn't finish actually thinking about the mosquito, is that if the pain is like sometimes it's like, even if I'm aware, like the mosquito just bite me, like I feel some pain in my shoulder. What should I do? If I scratch my shoulder, I stop the meditation? You don't stop the meditation, but you need to be aware that you're doing that. You need to be conscious that you're doing that. So you give yourself permission to just do this, keep going back to your breathing. The same happens when like your lips get really dry and you use your tongue to actually hydrate your lips. Then you give yourself permission to do that. There is no point of being uncomfortable in a meditation position. If you need to change position for any reason, do it. Obviously, you are going to see way more benefits if you are actually staying on one place and if you are still. But once again, we have moving meditation, yoga, for example, and for me, everything is meditation, and you should practice meditation throughout your entire life, from the moment that you wake up to the moment that you go to bed. And how you do that is being aware of everything that is happening and being present, and don't judge when you are not being present. And if you practice that every single day, plus a healthy meditation practice, then you're gonna see tremendous amount of benefits in your well-being, in the way you think, and in the way you see things, in the way you're gonna get to know yourself better. You're gonna realize that some thoughts are like, why am I thinking this? This makes no sense. Oh, now I know, like, this is actually not real. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching the video. This is a clip straight from the SM Academy. For watching the full video and for more videos like this, you can click the link down below and sign up to the Academy. We have already more than 100 classes worth of content, ranging all the way from full calisthenics program, yoga sequences, meditation techniques, mobility and flexibility protocols, nutrition guidance, hand balancing. We also have a Facebook private community where they all post their progress and we comment and we support each other. We are still in beta price because I do really want to give all of you guys a chance to sign up and be part of this community at this low price. But the price will go up to the regular price, which is $29 a month very soon. So if you really want to join the SM Academy and want to be locked in that price, the price that is currently right now, of course, unless you unsubscribe and we can give you a refund, please feel free to just click the link down below, and that's it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up to support the channel. Share it with somebody that's struggling with mobility or flexibility, or just wanna improve their overall health, physique, and well-being. And let me know what else you wanna see on this channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.